The hidden tragedy of 9/11 is its toxic legacy lingers on. 2 decades after the September 11th attacks, a silent battle rages on. While the world watched in horror as the Twin Towers fell, few could have imagined the long-term health crisis that would unfold in the years to come. Today, we remember not only those lost on that fateful day, but also the thousands of first responders, cleanup workers, and residents who continue to suffer from exposure to toxic substances released during and after the attacks. The toxic cloud, a deadly deception. In this episode, I go over how in the immediate aftermath of 9/11, a toxic cloud of pulverized building materials blanketed lower Manhattan. Asbestos, concrete dust, heavy metals, and countless other harmful substances filled the air. Despite this, on September 18, 2001, EPA Administrator Christine Todd Whitman declared, "The air is safe to breathe and their water is safe to drink." This statement, made without sufficient data, would prove to be devastatingly incorrect. Thousands of people trusted these assurances and returned to work, school, and their homes, unknowingly exposing themselves to a cocktail of hazardous materials. The ongoing health crisis. The health effects of 9/11 continue to ravage communities. Over 37,000 individuals registered with the World Trade Center Health Program have been declared sick. Chronic respiratory illnesses plague first responders and residents. But cancer rates have spiked among those exposed to ground zero toxins. The James Zadroga 9/11 Health and Compensation Act, established in 2011, aims to provide testing and treatment for those affected. However, for many, the damage has already been done. Learning from tragedy the importance of proper disaster management. The 9/11 cleanup efforts serve as a stark reminder of the critical need for proper disaster management protocols. In any disaster involving building collapse or destruction, whether man-made or a natural disaster, a toxic cocktail of materials can be released: asbestos from damaged buildings, lead from old paint, heavy metals like antimony, chromium, and arsenic, PCBs, electronic waste from computers and other devices. These contaminants can become airborne or seep into soil and water sources, posing long-term health risks to both residents and recovery workers. Prevention, the key to protecting lives. While managing debris from the start may seem costly, the human and financial toll of improper handling far outweighs initial prevention expenses. The emotional trauma, ongoing medical costs, and lost productivity associated with long-term health effects demonstrate the urgent need for proper protocols. Green solutions for a safer future. As we reflect on the lessons learned from 9/11 and other disasters, it's clear that eco-friendly products and the right green coatings play a crucial role in protecting people, buildings, and the planet. These innovative solutions offer a path forward. Number 1. Fluid-applied materials. These can be used to lock down pulverized materials, preventing them from migrating into the air, water, and soil. 2. Eco-friendly encasement. The right green coating technologies can safely contain hazardous materials, demonstrating reducing exposure risks during cleanup efforts. 3. Sustainable cleanup practices. Implementing proven environmentally friendly methods not only protects workers but also minimizes further damage to the ecosystem. By embracing these green technologies, we can create safer cleanup processes that protect both human health and the environment. This approach aligns with broader efforts to combat climate change and reduce our environmental impact. To sum it up, as we remember the continuing tragedy of 9/11, let us also commit to learning from past mistakes. By implementing proper safety measures, utilizing green technologies, and prioritizing the health of first responders and cleanup workers, we can honor those affected by creating a safer, more resilient future. The legacy of 9/11 should not only be one of remembrance, but also a positive change. Through education, advocacy, and the adoption of eco-friendly disaster management practices, we can work towards a world where the hidden tragedies of environmental exposure become a thing of the past. Let us never forget the sacrifices made and the lessons learned. Together we can build a safer, healthier, and more sustainable world for generations to come. You may like this quote from Maya Angelou, American poet, memoirist, and actress. "History, despite its wrenching pain, cannot be unlived, but if faced with courage, need not be lived again." What are your questions about this episode? We are always here to help and excited to answer them. Thank you for listening, and see you on my next episode.